Hey, how are we all? Let me just check that's working. Seems like it is. It's all good. Let's jump back into Hogwarts Legacy then. I'm gonna have to go get myself a drink at some point. Just realised I haven't got one. So, the last time we were here, we had bumped into a goblin who had had all of his belongings taken from some very unscrupulous characters. Yeah, that's fine. Suggested level 2. Okay, that's fine. I am that level.
How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by.
Hi. Okay, I tell you what, let's put that there for now, because I don't think I'm going to need Lumos.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
You kind of keep...
regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. Patrolling this area is somebody that got it.
Oh no! Okay. Ooh.
Let's see what's up your sleeve. Tego.
I even know you're not even trying.
You're back. Oh! How do I steal a bolt? Do I just kind of keep going? I seriously don't understand how I steal a bolt. How is that a thing I can do? There's still somebody left, so while he's making up his mind, we can have a quick look around. No. Revelio, that's what I meant to do. Okay, so he's basically just around there, that's fine. Okay, that's over there. That's to do with the Merlin thing. These are some ingredients, but I will take them anyway. Never know when you're going to need some ingredients. Can I go that way? No. I have to go around the other side. Oh, that's for me to hit people with. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Revelio.
I feel like there's still some more here. Oh, that must be the other half of the Merlin's thing. Nice. Gear slots full again. Oh, yes. Okay, that's money, so that's fine. There's still somebody around here somewhere. Wiggenweld potion.
Revelio.
Oh, he's over there, look. Oh, that explains why it picked up on somebody and I couldn't figure out what was going on. Okay, I'm not quite sure what they do.
Revelio.
idea what they do, actually. That's interesting. Before I do that, though, let's do this Merlin challenge.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
What's a pleasant surprise? Do you mean that? Because that's fair. Nice. I'm confused. Oh wait. Ah. I see. Where's the other half?
Revelio.
So there should be another half of them. Ah, here they are. And go. Come on here. Nice! We did it! Okay.
Revelio.
Now what? Ah, you're another one. That's on the outside. That's fine. Then we'll go beat up that guy in a minute. And then, where are you? Where are you heading? Here you are. Ooh, hello.
Incendio.
There we go.
Accio.
I'll have one of your players, good friends. Hey. I don't remember saying that you could not do that. Everything?
That's that. Settled.
Ah. Nice. I'm really not sure what you're supposed to do after that. Do I just... like, do I speak to him? Do I go under it? I don't know. I don't know, but there is a bad guy around here, so let's go deal with him. But not that way. So we should be around here. So I wasn't able to steal one of their bolts, but I don't know how I would do that.
Revelio.
Where is it? There he is. There we go.
That was quite something.
Nice. Okay. Let's go back to our friend and let him know that we have done what he needed us to do. Ta-da. Hello. Daddy fed you, so I know for well you've been fed. It's the pupper, if you can't see him. Don't worry, I haven't gone completely crazy. I'm talking to myself. Although actually most of the time it kind of feels like I have. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going, going. What do? We go. I kind of want to see if I can Accio one of one of the goats, because I think that'd be really funny. Also very mean. Ooh, moonstone. I'll have some of that. Thank you. And one of them. And one of them. Okay. Hey! Hi, Bleach. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We defeated our first bandit camp. Well, I'm presuming it's a bandit camp. Probably not, though. Okay. Sir, I found your wagon.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my cart.
I sent it back.
Arn, I have good news. Your
Okay.
carts are on their way
They
back.
just haven't arrived yet.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly
Aw.
fading.
It's
Ramrock's
okay.
lot called me a fool for believing in the good and wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
It was no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
So cute.
You
I'm good.
know,
Just playing Final Fantasy
you
8. Ah,
inspire me.
nice. 8's a good one.
I've been dealing with witches and
We're
wizards
both
for years,
okay,
and
thank
we've
you.
always got along just fine.
Had a really nice kind of like
My
chilled out
next
day.
piece will be a tribute to
Dan did
all
some
that
gym
is
stuff. I
good
kind of
between
mainly
us.
played on video games most of the day, so it was quite nice. That sounds wonderful.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank
He's
you
really
again for
sweet.
all you've done.
You're very welcome. Okay, so while I'm here, yes, it is. I've not played 8. I know. Do you know what? I will admit I never actually finished 8. I had 8, but I never finished it. I need to go back and finish it. Okay, so I can sell them because that's the same. They'll be this. Oh no. Yeah, so they're exactly the same, so I can kind of get rid of them. Okay, that's fine. Headgear. Is there any interesting headgear? Don't really think that's her. Oh, that's pretty spiffing. It's your second time playing it. Nice. I do love a ooh. Ah, Tom Baker scarf. We'll go with a Tom Baker scarf. I will hide it though. Yeah, I'll hide it. I'm wearing it, but I'm also hiding it. Is there any kind of difference? I don't like the green one. I'm gonna get rid of the green one. Okay, I quite like that actually. So get rid of the green one. Okay. Let's go and speak to our good friend.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
I
What do you have
need
for sale?
to sell some things.
What can I help you with today?
Okay. So what did I say? I was going to sell these. And then I was going to sell... Oh, the green one's not on here for some reason. Okay, I can't... Oh, no, it's there, look. I was going to sell the green one. And then... I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it.
I hope to see you again sometime.
I'm sure you will. Right, just bear with me 1 second because I just need to go put some dinner on. I just need to go stick it in the air fryer, so I will be right back. I'm also going to get a drink as well. Okay, I'm back. Am I muted? I'm not muted. Good. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can or you can't, or if it looks like I'm an idiot talking to myself. Sorry about that. Yeah, just needed to get some dinner on. We are experimenting at the moment with an air
Not
fryer.
sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
So that's all exciting. There's also something that I want to try now that we have the disillusionment thing, but I need to find a chest that is one of the eye chests. Thank you very much. Is there any eye chests here? Oh, sorry. I think I just exploded something. I didn't mean to. Is that all around there? Had one didn't. Did you not? Oh dear. What was it that you didn't like about it? Because that's the thing with air fryers. I've heard very mixed reviews, I think. So it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to judge. Ooh, hello. So that's the Merlin trial. We've done that. That's a treasure vault. That's a... Oh, that's another Merlin trial. There's a Merlin trial here, but I think... Is that not the one we've just done? Food just tastes like crap. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Right, I tell you what, let's... Because we've got to head back to thingy anyway.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, seeing as we've got to head back to Hogwarts anyway, we might as well kill two birds with one stone and go pick up that thing while we're here.
Investigate.
I mean, our air fryer so far has been fine. Obviously, we haven't done too much in it because we haven't had it for very long, so it's just kind of learning. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that was going to be a big steep drop over that. Oh, sorry, I'm too used to. I've been playing Genshin a lot today, so. Oh, hello. Ah, this must be the Merlin trial.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Okay. So you have got to go somewhere. But the question is, my dear friend, Mr. Ball, where do you need to go in here? Maybe I need to pull it over here onto the path. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe if we do it little steps. Hmm. Only thing I did, like, I cooked pizza the next day out of it, and it tasted just like, nice. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that probably happening. Oh, I don't know what to do here then. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, you were supposed to go in there. Come on. Come on. This way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, wait. Come on. Come on. Maybe I can push it back in there. Hey! Kind of glad that happened because I had no idea how I was going to get that up there. Nice. I'm running out of the mallow thing though. This.
Levioso.
No.
Accio.
What the frick are you? Oh. Love some of you. I love some of you. And I love some of you. Incendio. Maybe I need to incendio it?
Incendio.
No.
Accio.
Ooh,
This could
hello.
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Am I going to be a far too lower level for this and I'm going to freaking die? I'm going to die, aren't I? I'm going to die. What? Ooh. Banded coloured scarf. I have a feeling I've got one of them. Why do I feel like you're telling me something?
Incendio. Accio.
You kind of look like a butterfly. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. So what happens then if I was to cast Lumos? Is there anything in here? Oh, the skull's built into the wall. Sorry. I love the fact you can break stuff. Okay, that was weird. Seems like a really random thing to put in here just for one chest. And it's gone again. Nope. There's a thing up here. What's up here? What are you? What are you doing up here? What are you? What are you?
Revelio.
It's Hagrid's hut. Get off the pumpkins. Ah, Revelio. Is that what it was? Groundkeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishing for a cozy hut, as large as the occupant may need. I'm guessing that that is a little bit of a relation to who will be living in here later. Now that I have... Ah, so yeah, that was just a field guide. Anything up here? Nope. Okay, let's continue. Which way do I need to be going? This way. Okay, let us go. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's the first Merlin trial that I did. I'll tell you what, can I skip? Skip. Right, so I need to be going back to Hogwarts, don't I? Oh, yeah, that's so I can go back again, can't I? I need to find out what happened to my boy Seb. He took the fall for us, and now I think he's expelled. I don't want him to be expelled. Shh, just stop. Just stop. Honestly. Where is my boy Seb? Where is Seb? Ah! Oh, Seb's there. Okay, that's fine.
Morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Okay, she's freaking awesome.
Ah, hello.
I killed him.
Class,
Who
please
did you
welcome
kill?
The newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Seb, I love you. Seb, come back.
Together again. This year will be filled
I'm
with
starting to see what people mean now. A lot of people's reviews of this game was that they didn't like the fact that you couldn't romance Professor Garlic, and I didn't know who that was, but I'm starting to get it now. Oh.
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandragora. Seth. How can you kill Seth? Oh, did you Avada Kedavra?
Shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yes. Ah. Okay, so they didn't go for the full-on
Everyone,
headgear.
grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Professor Garlic, are you teaching us how to remove mandrakes from their pots, or are you trying to teach us about something else? Extracurricular. Damn! Oh, damn. You probably should have explained that before. Jesus. Can you, so you can genuinely kill people? Oh my god, that's kind of grim.
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right
Poor
in
Seb. Seb's my little boo.
Reparo.
I'm starting to get the feeling I'm not going to be able to do a bad guy run on this.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
None of you died.
Now, for
Seb.
our next task,
Seb,
we'll be
don't
continuing
ignore
our
me.
You can all get started.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
Hmm.
The second best time is now.
Fair enough. Can I talk? Who can I talk to?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Oh, I did talk about the fact I need Dittany leaves. Is Seb still not talking to me? I'm just... Oh, right, fair enough. I was going to say, because I know you can cast that spell, but I don't know whether... Oh, there's Natty as well. I wasn't sure whether that was genuinely possible. He's still not happy with me. Seb, talk to me. Ooh, Mallow Sweet Leaves. Nice. Did I just get one? Because I need more than that. There's my inventory. Only problem with this is it takes a bit too long to flick between your screens. No, I've only got 3. Only gave me 1. God dang it. Gosh dang it.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already
Thank
have some,
you.
Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
I like
arranged
her.
for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
Sorry. You could just make one. Make a goddamn table for me, woman. You're adorable, though, so I'm going to let you off.
And a bit of magic. They will take time to grow.
As all things do.
Let's see.
For a
how
split
about
second,
some
I
star thistle arrangement?
For a split second, then I thought her eyes were crossed and it wasn't. She was... Aww, they're not friends with me. I'm not a bad person.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay. 10 minutes. 10 minutes? You think I got frickin' 10 minutes? I got many hours. Sorry.
Well done. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be
Thanks.
ready to
Praise
use
me
in
more.
the
I like
Wiggenweld
praise.
potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Thanks.
Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that
My
some plants
cabbages!
are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
All of that was a humongous euphemism. Sorry. There we go.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
Oh!
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Okay. Aren't you the one that got humiliated by
Nice
Professor
work in defense
Hackett?
against the dark arts, by the way.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
You're
Ooh,
John
nice.
Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Haha.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
You wouldn't.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And
Not wearing that, you don't.
at least you did.
Thank you. I feel like he's got a bit of a crush on me, but my heart belongs to Sebastian. I'm sorry. I am touched. But my heart belongs to Seb. Right, go to the other greenhouse. Nice. I wonder how often these regrow. Where is he? Oh, he's there. He's behind me. Frickin' Lisa in PT. Don't do that to me,
Here we
man.
are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Nice. Oh, Dittany. Oh, yay.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I throw? All right, okay. L1.
Look at that. That'll show them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Oh,
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plant.
sorry.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing
What?
bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I need a processing minute. Just bear with me. What? Uh,
I suppose they could.
Oh, I
prove
think I just
useful
heard
outside
something
of the
beep.
greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup.
I need to
even if
go
it is
check
from
on my
chaos.
It's
chicken.
chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen.
Fair
Other
enough.
plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
Hmm.
You get the idea.
That sounds like a
Anyway,
euphemism.
we probably ought to head back to class.
Probably, yes. But before we
Take
do
your
that,
time. I'll see you back in class.
okay. Thank you. I just need to go check on the chicken. I will be 2 seconds.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very...
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated. Debated. Debated.
Yes, I realised that I hadn't unmuted. That was rather silly of me. Yeah, I'm just saying that the chicken's fine, but it's just going to stay in the air fryer just to keep warm for a little bit because Dan's not finished in his bath. So, dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favourite. They're as sweet as can be, it's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitter roots to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all the students, I'm sure. Ah, that's Lenora's mummy. Hi, Lenora.
I do wonder about
Oh no, it's not
Professor
Lenora.
Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yeah, about that.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Oh, fly.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
Always good.
Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Oh, I genuinely, I can't bring it in myself to be an asshole to people. And I'm like, I could already feel myself like needing to do like a dark arts run and just
Well, I
actually
suppose
dreading it.
that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? I already know full well I'm not going to. Thank you for your help.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Huh.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
That's true. Speaking of, Sam, Nazi, don't ignore me. They're not my friends anymore. They don't like me. That would be cool. I know. I can just see myself cringing at the idea of having to be mean to people. I can't do it. I can't be mean. Okay. House elf. You don't have to run away. You can stay and chat. I won't be mad. Promise. Alright.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendiary.
Nice. What have you made a mess with?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida,
What
by the way. And I'm
happened?
afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
I may
You
have
see,
got my
I'm fond of
friend
creating my own
fired,
charms.
so...
Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books.
Oh
My
dear.
arms get so tired carrying them around all day.
You
But I
lost
must
them.
have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Nice.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it
No,
that
probably
way.
not. I'm kind of
I
with her on
collect
this.
the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library.
Oh dear.
Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
Oh.
Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
She'd be suspicious of me. I'm quite suspicious.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf.
Aww.
I mean, spends a lot of time
Cute.
gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Oh,
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary.
We're reading
I'd
that.
rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
We are 100% reading
If you
it.
could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm reading your diary. Okay, let's have a look.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it.
There's
Only
one.
4 more to go.
One went around here. It's the restricted section. Can't be going back in there. Ah, there you are. Where are you? Where are you going? There's 2.
This must be Cressida's diary.
Oh, we
I
are
think it's like
evenly
food
reading it.
from her.
Today was a good day. That is until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start again. He's such a menace. He thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arbroath smokies again for dinner tonight. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. I'm guessing the others. You go back here. There we go. That's not full. How is that not full? Any others down here? No, the others must be upstairs. Hello, don't mind me. Totally non-suspicious person. Get back here. Nice.
My friends and I lose track of the time whenever we're at
Yes, I'm sure you do. That's very nice. I suppose you've seen a book flying around here. Oh, hello.
Lumos.
So the guy shushing. Where is the big painting of the sushi man? There he is. Oh. There's the big painting of the sushi man. Sushi man, you're here. Ah, and there is the moth. Yes. Sushi man, why are you shushing me? Yeah. Got it. Right. Okay, that means there's another book around here somewhere. Let's have a look on this side. Book? No book? No book? No book? No book?
Revelio.
Here it is. Here we go. The old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumour is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Harsh. Ah! I went past you. Come back here! Ah! Nah! Go back here!
That's the last book.
Nice!
Take them back to Cressida.
Okay. We did it! I can feel the cease and desist already. Okay, let's go. My dear girl, there you are. Look what I found.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll
You're
happily take the
welcome.
heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon.
Probably best.
Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I
Good
should
luck.
start brushing up on my Latin.
Probably best.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Yeah, definitely.
Revelio.
Definitely don't want anyone other than you
Border on how horrifying that is.
reading your diary.
Why not
That,
force them to engage with them in class instead of just reading about them?
That would be awkward. Where am I going, actually? Potions class. Hello. Don't mind me.
Afraid of a staircase?
Peeves? There he is. You cheeky monkey. Does that mean you're downstairs? Tell you what. You are not currently tracking. What do you mean I'm not currently tracking anything? Okay, now I'm tracking something. I knew I was going the wrong. I'm always going. Ah, okay. Down here. Down here. Wee, wee, wee,
Shouldn't there be
wee.
auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Professor Black.
Yeah. Seb. Where's my... There's Natty. Hey, Natty. That's my girl. You're not Seb.
Revelio.
Seb's not here. Thank you.
You are
Alex.
very
Very Okay. My boy Seb's not here. I'm gonna cry. Suppose I can't have every class with him together. Oh, he's there, look. Oh, he looks so angry with me. Wow. Wow. They just think. Are you right there, love? She's sitting on the floor. Takashi! Seb doesn't like me anymore. He was stood in front of the blackboard with one of the girls. I think it was her. It was her. And I went up to them to say hi, and he walked away, and it actually broke my heart. Thank you for lurking, though. I'm very sad. He's not my friend anymore. We're gonna find out who this Professor Sharp
Potions
is.
is one of the most challenging and hazardous
Hey.
subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Oh no! Hot.
yeah.
You will begin this
Hot
term
things are
by
hot.
a Wigan-Weld potion.
Alright.
Mr.
Alright.
Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
Woo!
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of
You're the reason that they
your
have
own.
boiling hot contents.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Whew. I'm gonna let the rest of that cool down
Use
for a minute.
strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
I'm stirring it.
You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction. Please
Okay, so it
be
goes push it in.
meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
True. Sir? Yeah, thank you. Nice. Give it a good stir. Stirby, 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 stirby. Give it a good old stir.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
I have. I did it.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
Yeah, that'd probably be
Professor
great.
Weasley
Thank
had
you.
you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office.
Thank
But
you.
in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Makes sense.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class. and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Luck. 100% luck.
Professor Sharp said that W.O.W potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Yeah.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Don't fret.
I don't want to lose my
I
eyebrows.
simply grow most of what I need.
Fair enough.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Oh, but you can't.
Keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Which one was Amit? Guessing that was you.
Fine job brewing your first Wickenweld potion.
Thanks, Samantha.
There are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
You're not wrong.
Professor Sharp
Ah,
must have
you're
learned
right.
a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into
Hey!
his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another
You are the
potion.
Weasley.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Okay.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Heard about you.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
Oh
Just
dear.
missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Oh dear.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
Oh
I
dear.
simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know whether that's going to be a good idea. I mean, I'm going to do it, but I don't think it's going to be a good idea.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Yeah, it's just going to end badly.
Remember, precision.
Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You're amongst new additions. Ooh. Interesting. Oh. I have a feeling this is going to end badly for me. I'm going to get in trouble.
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Oh, I'm going to get in trouble.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
This is going to end badly.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okay, that one. Might as well wait here. Ooh, defense. The durable rocky skin. That's going to be interesting.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Oh dear.
Well done, Gareth.
Mm.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry,
What now?
Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew
I'm
chaos.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yes.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Thank you.
I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
I will.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now,
Makes
I
sense.
recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere.
Makes
That'll
sense.
be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Got me in trouble.
You're the new student. I've
Hi,
heard
Amit.
much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook.
It probably is.
Fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard,
Wow.
good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Okay, I like him. He's gonna be my best male friend.
In our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Oh, you're not gonna happen to have an ancestor called Cedric, are you? Because that's gonna end the. I don't really need to make anything else at the moment.
That was an interesting glass.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
You got me in trouble.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day.
Yeah,
Best
probably
be
did.
off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
I hope so. Okay.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Which way? Yeah.
My family has a lineage of
Up the stairs, we are going up the stairs. Up some more stairs, up some more stairs. Done made the chicken slightly spicy. Woo! Oh dear, that is some spicy chicken. Yeah, but how do I... I've done some Merlin challenges and you haven't enabled me to extend my thing yet. Do I have to click on something? Oh, hello.
Revelio.
I missed you, dear friend. Kelpie statue. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Ah! Oh, that's interesting. Ah, yes. Okay, so this is what I wanted to experiment with while I'm here. So how do I... So it says you can sneak up on it. Maybe I need to be a bit further away. Maybe because it's seen me coming. Maybe if I like... Ah. Did I just kill the chest? I feel like I just killed the chest. That's very grim if that's what's happened. I'm just going to take it. It was so surprised it passed out. Alright. Whee! Whew. Ah, and then down here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I bet you do, my dear. I bet you do. Haha, yum. Give me an apple. I want the tasty apples. Thieves!
Thieves wins the house cup.
I just brushed my hair. Right, Eldritch Degree. Ah, that must be you. Hello. You wish to speak to me?
To see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days.
True, I do.
Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most
Okay.
of us can keep a secret.
Most of us.
So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could the pages help you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago.
Oh, wow.
1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox.
Aww.
I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Interesting that they know that they've died.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense,
Cute.
but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
Makes sense.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless.
Jesus.
It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I
Jesus.
shall see you there soon, I hope.
Alright, let's go speak to Helen then. Where is she? So if I go to Hogsmeade first. Yeah, if I go to this one, let me travel to this one, and then that should put me in a good stead.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
These days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
This way.
To keep a clean house.
Oh, nice. Whee! Skip, skip, skip. I'm good, thank you. How are you, Kakashi? We've decided what we're going to do as a sub-point goal. So me and Dan are going to collaboratively play The Devil in Me. Because I am not very good, or I can't handle horror games very well. So we figured, what better way to celebrate a sub-point goal than by having me play spooky games. I am going to instantly regret my decision.
Revelio.
I already regret my decision. Kitty!
Who lived here, I wonder?
That's a fair question. Whoa! You're all right, mate.
I'm out before I'm fired. It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious.
Oh, he did.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Just imagine that person. Jesus. All right.
Revelio.
Oh dear. What is that? Guess that's a phone. I'm not that too. Am I that far from Hogsmeade? Not that far from Hogsmeade. Let me go sell something. I'm guessing you're more bad guys. I already fussed the kitty cats. This looks like there's somebody over here. Excuse me, sir. Can you sell something?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Get over here. Hey, where did he go? Oh, he's there. Oh no, he's down there. Hey. Thank you. In here?
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though. Let's have you leave here.
Hello, Beatrice.
Oh, hello. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address
She's
me
awesome.
as Madam Green.
Madam
Welcome
Green?
to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
Already experiencing this.
Constant demand for antidotes. I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
Guessing I
If
haven't.
there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear up.
I should be going now. Thank you.
You scared me. Thank you. Right, okay. Thank you. Ooh. Well, I like that one. Yeah, definitely that one. Can I? No. So I can sell one of the banded ones because I've already got that on. I might sell that as well because I don't really like it. Okay. Can I sell stuff to you?
Say we show you some of what's available.
Yeah, you can. Alright, so I would like to sell that, please.
Your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
That's how things work, yes.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
I will. Okay. Slight detour. Can I climb? Nah, I can't climb up the sneaky way. God dang it. There we go. I wanted to go around the sneaky way. Kitty. Kitty. I should genuinely just do a stream, shouldn't I, where I post kitty gets. Nice. And then there was a thing in here, wasn't there? Ooh, unbeatable Quidditch gloves. That's interesting. Whee! Oh, hang on. What's that? Ooh, leech. I'll have some leech juice. Yeah, right. That tipped over. Knocked over. Right. Oh, there's a little side quest in here as well.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Let's go here, because this is kind of where it's indicating.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Oh, there he is! Hello, little house elf. Good day, fine lady.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades
Very
ago,
well.
a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban.
Jesus Christ!
It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
Oh, I am not surprised it's a
Sounds
black.
terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never
Aw.
even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't
Oh, dear.
understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self.
Surprisingly.
She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If
Good
you,
idea.
a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Am I seriously going to go to frickin' Azkaban right now?
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately,
And stupidity.
being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You better.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always
Useful.
a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Makes sense.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over
finished my tea now.
certain people in the
Tasty.
ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well, let's go.
You know how the Blacks
Steady
feel about
yourself.
Muggles.
We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Frickin' Azkaban.
Say Azkaban.
Azkaban.
No.
Go to Azkaban.
Or is it Azkaban?
Could you get me a drink, please? Thanks. She's like, I need a moment. Oh, hell no, that's incredible. Oh, that's really well done, but also foul.
That's unique to your house.
I know. Bunny! When in doubt, leave it to the bunnies.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
It'll pass.
Thank you for the warning.
Have you seen where we are? That ain't passing anytime soon.
Mind your step.
She's like, you feel a wave of despair in Azkaban.
for
Don't
myself.
worry. It'll
Nasty
pass.
Dementors. Not even I could convince the ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Okay. Anne, how you doing, girl? Oh. Oh, that was a thing I didn't need.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than
I didn't need to see the frickin' details of people desperately in Azkaban reaching through the bars. Did not need that at all.
Just like people trying to get into the shop before it closes on Sunday.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, nice! Just, you know, somebody that's just had a mental breakdown. That's nice. Appreciate that.
I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Well, looks like it's a good job you don't. Okay, so oh, there's a little pee bucket. Yoinky pee bucket.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
You're just stroking your arm. So that's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I mean, you're in Azkaban, so I could probably let you off for that. Yeah, I like the fact that that this is for this is for Hufflepuffs only, because obviously the reason that it comes about is because it's one of the portraits in your common room that asks for you. Could you take that on, put it on the table so it's out of the way, please?
Yes.
Oh, we've got another door stroker. Hey girl. How you doing?
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Does that mean she's gonna go cray cray and try and kill us?
Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
I don't want to talk to you.
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said
Oh,
would
they did this a
exonerate
bit too well, didn't they?
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Why must she be so cryptic? She must be so cryptic because she's just been psychologically broken by fucking Dementors.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
She's gonna try and throttle her, isn't she?
What is it, Anne?
Yeah. Did she just kill Anne? No. Did she just kill Helen? That's the one.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Oh, that was so messed up. Shit. Oh. Okay. Let's go find this cave.
Wonder who lives here. This looks intriguing.
That was genuinely unsettling. Like, really freaking unsettling. Cave. Find what Jackdaw left for Anne. Okay, so it's down here then. They obviously didn't do a good deal of looking, did they? Oh, sorry. You're alright.
This must be the place Anne told me about.
Okay.
Lumos. No one's been here for ages.
Yeah, we'll give that away. Okay. So it's through there. I'll rob the dead, you know, that's always seems like a good thing to do. Thank you.
No, that's not it.
No, okay.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
Nope. Get back, woman. Ah, okay, so it's... Oh.
Ah, I see how this goes.
Nope.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Okay, so down.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now what? No, that's not it.
Okay, so down. No!
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
There's that one. That one. That one.
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw.
That one.
No.
Oh!
How
Poopy.
did you do this, Jackdaw?
One.
No, that's not it.
Is there genuinely a clue around here? Guess that's a full. So this one seems to indicate that I'm starting off this side here.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
Oh no, this one. Sorry. Okay, and then... maybe... Oh! Oh.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Maybe... this one?
No, that's not it. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Oh, that's done something.
Ah! Okay. Well done, you, my dearest Anne. Well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one seems to be no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard, P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you had not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
No. No, I don't feel like she was.
I should investigate.
I think he probably got killed in the Forbidden Forest. Ah,
Could it
Jackdaw.
Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done.
He kind of looks like
indeed.
Gareth.
Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I
Not
ask?
really.
How is she?
You ruined her life. Not well, I'm afraid. Not well, I'm afraid.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear
It's a bit late now.
Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
How is his head on?
And I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How is his head still on now? Surely it shouldn't be, because his head was chopped off.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves?
Question.
A poltergeist.
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely
Fair
found them in his wake of destruction.
Yeah,
He
fair
has
enough.
a penchant for wrecking things. Books,
This is true.
bottles, suits of armour. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
No, not really.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive.
That's phrasing
Once
it
Anne
nicely.
showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Wow.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
So that's, do you know, like, do you remember in what's it called, Indiana Jones? They in the third one they had the same thing. It's like something coming to swing, and obviously it's that moving through the air that causes the light breeze as it's moving.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Thanks. Okay.
These rocks.
Okay, so there is a field guide page over here as well. Should go and have a look at these. I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow Richard. Okay. That's fine. Nope.
Leviosa.
Wow. Frickin' destroyed. Okay, that's fine. I'm not exactly
This
in a...
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Yeah. Let's not go get you too quickly murdered.
Not
Dear
sure how
girl.
I'd fare in a...
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
So there's a field guide around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Down here, maybe? I don't know what that's doing. I don't think it's really doing a lot. Maybe inside here? I don't understand. Oh, I appear to be stuck in something. That is always fun. Okay, let's have a look in here. Maybe it's something that I'm missing. Here? Ah, here! Pumpkin Fizz. Pumpkin Fizz is a fashionable carbonated drink with pumpkin flavour. It has yet to become as popular as here as butterbeer, but one never knows.
Ever been a vampire working Revelio.
Oh, well, it's explodey. Ah, okay, I need to sell some stuff.
Careful, or someone will get hurt. Better not be me. Revelio.
I'm being careful. I only slightly destroyed stuff. It's fine if you only slightly destroy it. Don't mind me. I'm just stealing your stuff. What's up here? Anything? Looks like a chest. A couple of chests up here. Nice. Monies. I appreciate the muns.
Revelio.
Small things that I can't do yet.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You mentioned that, my dear. I'm stuck. There we go.
I was told that if you put in a good... Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
You need me to defeat some people?
Here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Hi, Claire.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods.
You seem surprised.
My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's.
I thought you were going to say ended up dead, and actually I think you should be grateful for the fact that he's just dead. That he's not dead.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm.
There's always one.
Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice.
Oh, terrible idea.
I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
No. Are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell him that's a terrible idea?
Loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
I will.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
I'll kick the booties.
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him.
Jesus.
The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I could run
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
It's not me, sweetie, that needs to be cautious.
This is our home.
It seems as
Don't
though
worry.
things are getting worse.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Don't worry, sweetie. I got this. I hope. I hope I'm not being a bit too enthusiastic and over-exaggerating of my abilities.
Revelio.
Graces me the fact that they're
One
just...
of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
damn it.
I won't. Someone thinks they can outlast me. I was.
Nice.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Oh, we so
One countdown.
murdered them.
One more to go.
We so murdered them. That's fun. I kind of like the fighting system in this. Okay. I don't know where the nearest shops are. Is it back in where I've just come from? Yes. I think it probably is. Yeah. I'll tell you what, let's go clear out the second one first. I think you're having a great time. You're loving life. I might be able to find somewhere around here that can sell some stuff.
Arrogance.
Revelio.
But this is sad. It really is. Oh, look at you. Well done.
Yeah, I am.
How nice of you to stop by. How nice of you to stop by. Over here. Stop it. Do you think this is... No! I will make you pay.
You will try.
I won't rest until
Anyone else?
Rather
Someone.
unwise coming back this way.
It's grim.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Jesus Christ, girl. You fucking annihilated them. Is there anywhere around here that sells as a shop? That's a bit too far away, isn't it? So that's where... Oh, is that where I'm going back to? Yes, it is, isn't it? That's where I'm going back to. I was saying that I'm practically at Hogsmeade. Nah, let's just go back. Let's go back, let's go back. Let us go back. I could probably put like a waypoint if it's the stuff still there. Is it still there? I don't think it is. Oh no, it is. Yeah, there's that, and then there was another one, wasn't there? That, yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. Let me put a waypoint back where I am here. There we go. So then I know how to get back to here. So I'm going to sell some stuff, and then I'm going to come back. And then I think I might need to have a look at doing some more Merlin trials. Because having to constantly keep selling my stuff is getting frustrating.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Is there actually a shop near here? I'm starting to think maybe there's not. Maybe she will actually let me. Maybe she'll let me sell some stuff.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I'm badass.
I managed to catch them off guard.
I'm
When
badass.
returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our
Badass.
hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
Can I
Ranrock
sell some
and his
stuff with
lot
you?
are
It's
unlike
like,
any
hey.
goblins I've ever seen.
Hey!
What do you have for sale?
I don't
What are
need.
you looking for exactly?
I need to sell
Thank you.
stuff.
Sincerely.
I'm gonna sell that.
Marvelous. I could always use more of these.
I've got that. I might sell the turban. I might sell the turban. Right, I'm gonna go back. You're welcome. Right, I am gonna head back. I'll pick up those 2 bits, and then I'll come back and sell them. And yeah, maybe I'll have a look. Ooh, I see a little portrait. What does that little portrait mean? Ooh. I do not wish to disturb you, Papa Dog. I want to pick these up, and then I'm gonna go. See? No harm, no dirt, no foul. There we go. Moo cows! There it is. Look. I wanna know what this is. Wanna know what this is? What this? What this paw print? What this paw print? Giant purple toad. Huh. Cool. Sorry, I've been bouncing back and forth so many... No, it's all good. It's all good. We've been defeating camps, so no worries at all. It's always good to keep everybody, or as many people as possible. Almost, yeah. Give me your monies. What's with everybody's obsession with having frickin' Iron Maidens? Honestly, people are weird. Whee. Okay. Yeah, we just cleared out a couple of goblin camps. I can tip.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Yeah, let's tip him. Okay,
What are
right.
you looking for exactly?
Ooh. Okay, that means I can sell these because they're the same. That's just a blue version of them. And then I don't remember what the other one I got was. Was it the solar ones? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me go and have a quick look.
Thank you for passing through.
It's alright. My dear lassie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ah, it was a one handle, wasn't it? Ooh, I like that one. Okay, I'm gonna sit with that one. Unbeatable. Ooh, so that means they're better than them now. So maybe it's 18, offense 30. Okay, I'm gonna sell the brown ones. Oh gosh, no, they're awful. None of the glasses really suit her. I'm starting to realise that now. Okay, maybe just sell them. Maybe sell some of these. Because there's no point in me keeping them. Right, so the purple ones, the blue solar. Okay. Let's have a look at them. Let's sell some stuff.
What are you looking for exactly?
Stuff that I don't need. So, the blue solar, the brown gloves, and then the weird dragon glasses.
Thank you for passing through.
That's okay. Thanks. And then, is there anything else? Knitwear I've already kind of got sorted. Maybe sell the fringed one. Yeah. Sell the fringed one. They're all fine. And they're all fine. Okay. Oh, sorry.
What are you looking for exactly?
Okay, so the teal one, and then that was it really, wasn't it? Okay. Freed up a bit of space. That's okay, there's another side quest.
And for that, I thank you.
Ooh. So if I cast Lumos on a bridge...
A map? It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Okay. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I hope you're well too. Just been there.
Bard of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Oh, I know about his sister.
Did you say something about a Bard of Beaumont?
Yeah, we've met his sister.
I don't think we've
Dorothy
met.
Spottle.
I'm Dorothy Spottle. I was just
I'm
worrying
so
about Claire
British.
Beaumont's brother Bardolph.
With a name
Only
like
he's gone
Dorothy
missing.
Spottle.
Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders.
No.
Especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep.
Oh no, not one that he couldn't keep. Dear hello. Dally ho, gents. Dorothy Sprottle has a bit of concern about Bardolph.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run
Anyway, yeah, so I'm fine. Everything is all good. Really enjoying going through this. Ordinarily I try not to do a lot of side quests when I'm doing streaming of video games because I don't want the same game to get too boring and we're doing it for too long, but I'm gonna make an exception with this game. I love it too much. Okay, let's go find out.
Why would Bardolph
I'm
want to get
loving
involved with
it.
the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists.
Wait, are you
Trained
Scottish
him. He vowed never
or are
to
you
feel
posh
powerless
British? Because you're kind of
I
flicking
think
between
he
the two,
sought
love.
the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seemed
Same.
somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I'm glad you're enjoying it though. And the thing is like there's so much to do.
Any help would be
I'm going to 100% it. Yeah, I'm fully intending to do as much as I can. Although, did you see I went to Azkaban?
I can tell you
I went to
that
Azkaban
Bardolph
because
was
it's
last
a
seen in the
Hufflepuff
forest wearing a particular
only
woolen jumper, one that
side
Claire
quest
knitted
thing.
herself.
I would highly recommend if you haven't and you really want to see it. have a look on the VOD, because obviously it'll be there. But yeah, oh my god, it was terrifying. So it starts off with the fact that it was one of the paintings, and the guy who was it was in Hufflepuff, which is why it's a Hufflepuff only side quest. And he invites you to this town, which is why we're here at the moment. So he's invited us here. We went and had a nosy. Went into a cave down here, but yeah, part of it was going to Azkaban first with a lady named Helen Thistlewood. But we can't get any further than we have at the moment, because we need to learn a spell first in order to help us. And we have not learnt that spell as of yet. Which is all good. I get the feeling I'm going to die.
Past the river, near the forest. I must be on the right track.
I'm in the Forbidden Forest. I'm in the Forbidden Forest. I'm gonna die. I'm absolutely going to die, aren't I? Well, this is going to be fun. Death awaits me. Are they down here? I feel like maybe they are. Oh, I feel like this is a terrible decision on my part to come down here, if I'm honest. Oh, please don't with the spooky noises around me, please, sir. Please, sir. I appreciate the spooky noises, sir. I only came in here to find my friend, sir. Please don't hurt me, sir. Please. Oh, this is gonna go terribly. Oh, I'm scared.
Revelio.
Oh no, Harry. Maybe if I kind of drag one over here. Must be fire. Okay.
Incendio.
Okay.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, hey beautiful. How's it going?
Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Oh no, there's two of you. Oh, I was not prepared for this. Oh, that was silly. Oh, that was silly. That was silly. You really don't need to follow me. You really don't. Okay, come here.
Incendio.
Oh, I don't like you, Chrissy. Wake up. I don't like that.
Incendio.
Oh, I missed. I missed. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't want to be. Jesus.
Incendio.
Oh, he died. Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Incendio.
Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Incendio.
Oh gosh, so her brother died. Hi, Bunny. Journal entry 2 of 2. I'm repulsed by what I've just witnessed. They have created an infernus. A corpse mutilated come to life. I tried to hide my horror at what I was seeing. Alas, I think they saw through me. I need to convince them I'm not a spy. I'm not here to undermine them. I do not fear. If I do not, I fear I could be next.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. I am so sorry. What the frig is a Jabbernoll? Oh, you guys. I don't know how to catch you. How do I catch you? Okay, I don't wish to traumatize you anymore.
Revelio.
Journal 1 of 2. I hate that I'm afraid, but there's no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of the curses so far, but they've had to pledge to do their bidding if I'm to learn more. I can't let them see my fear. They're already whispering behind my back. I've been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect Claire, myself, and all as Hogsfield.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him.
Oh, sweetheart. What are you? Oh, Nelly, no. No, it's fine. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You do not need to, sir. Oh, God, I've got to go break it to her that her brother's dead. Lucky me, I guess. Lucky me. Yeah, about your brother. The one that you absolutely were going to find and was absolutely going to be 100% okay. They killed him and turned him into an infernus. How do I break that to somebody? Because I really don't know. But unfortunately, once I finish this little side quest, I'm going to have to leave it. Which makes me sad. Because I'm really enjoying this game. But I'm going to have to leave it here. This game is grim.
I should investigate.
This game is harsh. This game ain't messing around.
Right out of a storybook.
Oh, hey girl.
It's you? Oh, I do hope you've made Upper Hogsfield safer. And for that, I thank you.
Hi, sweetie.
Madam Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I can't turn around and say he's gone to live a new life. Because she knows full... I think this is going to end up being the same thing. She's going to say you ended up having to kill her.
I wish it had been better news.
Like, she's not daft. She knows full well her brother wouldn't have abandoned her.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
And she's instantly back to working, like...
Bardolph. Dear brother.
Bye.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
I'm just gonna raid this bag. Have a nice day. And on that absolutely freaking soul-destroying bombshell. Ooh. Defeat 10 Inferni. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to still do that, don't 20%. Complete 4 assignments. Complete 6 main story quests. Six side/relationship quests. Got me some leprechaun gloves. Oh, Merlin's. Ah, that's how I do it. Ah, okay, so I need to do 6. So the first one I needed to do 2, and then now I need to do 6. I see. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Let me have a look at all of this. Ah, so these are... Ah, these are the things that I've just spotted, aren't they? Royalist. Oof. The reanimated corpse that was once Bardolph Beaumont, brother to the upper... Oh. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that was the wolf that I didn't want to fight. I fought one of them, Okay. Oh yeah, these are all the... Oh my god, they've even got a thing for wood handles. Jesus. Alright. Okay. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that. Ghost of our love. Yeah. But yes, so I am 100% going to have to leave that there. I don't know what that's for, but that's fucking terrifying. Okay, right, settings. Oh my god, I am literally finishing it off exactly 3 minutes at the same time as yesterday. Okay, I'm going to stick my thanks for watching screen on. So, thank you very much for watching. Absolutely loving this game. Let's go find somebody to raid. Who can we go raid? Why is my stream dot not telling me who's... Try again, please. Please tell me who's streaming. Please? Okay, fine. Be poopy then. Let's have a look on here then. Let's go raid Zeppy. Let us go and raid Zeppy. He's currently just chatting at the moment, so I imagine he's probably just started. So I will be back tomorrow. I have every intention of playing this a little bit more. I'm absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it, not gonna lie. But until then, have a great rest of your evening, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.